Actually, that came from, I saw a guy at a luncheon giving a speech, and he was that nervous. I mean, he was spilling water all over himself.
Don Knotts walked away from the Andy Griffith Show in 1965 at the very moment his character had become unforgettable. There was no major conflict, no sudden collapse, just a quiet decision that left behind a gap audiences could feel but never fully explain. And that choice alone reveals something deeper about the man behind the laughter, because his story was never about stability. It was about learning to live inside uncertainty and still make people smile. On screen, he became famous for playing nervous, unsure characters who always seemed one step behind. But that feeling was not an act. It came from somewhere real. Growing up in a difficult home in West Virginia, where fear and unpredictability were part of daily life, his father struggled with illness and alcohol, creating an environment where a young boy learned to stay quiet, observe closely, and react carefully. Those early years did not create one dramatic turning point. Instead, they built a constant background of anxiety that would later define his unique style. What made Don Knotts different was that he never tried to hide that unease. He used it, turning hesitation into timing, turning silence into comedy. When he first performed with a ventriloquist dummy, it gave him distance from the audience. But over time, he lost that shield and stepped forward on his own, especially during his time entertaining soldiers in World War II, where he learned to read a room instantly and hold attention even in heavy silence. That ability became his greatest strength. By the time he reached Broadway and later television, especially in the Andy Griffith Show, his style was fully formed. He did not rush moments. He stretched them, holding a glance just a second longer, reacting just a beat too late. And somehow that delay became the joke itself. Audiences were not laughing at what happened. They were laughing at what might happen next, and Knotts stood right at the center of that tension. His role as Barney Fife earned him multiple Emmy Awards, proving that sometimes the most powerful performances are the quietest ones. But success brought pressure. Maintaining that perfect timing week after week was not easy, and when he believed the show might end, he made the decision to leave, a choice that surprised many and changed the rhythm of the show forever. Outside of that role, his career moved through ups and downs. Films like The Ghost and Mr. Chicken and The Apple Dumpling Gang showed that his unique presence could still shine, but only when placed in the right structure. When formats changed too quickly or lacked stability, his style struggled to fully connect. Yet he never disappeared. He adapted, returning to television in Three's Company as Ralph Furley, once again proving that when given the right space, his timing could still define an entire scene. Behind the scenes, his personal life reflected a similar pattern, relationships that slowly drifted apart rather than ending in dramatic moments, a constant undercurrent of anxiety, and a need for control that never fully settled. Even as his career brought recognition and awards, including a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, the internal rhythm he carried since childhood never truly left him. In his later years, health challenges slowed him down. His appearances became fewer, his roles smaller, until finally, in 2006, he passed away at the age of 81, not in a sudden moment, but after a gradual fading, much like the quiet pauses that defined his performances. Don Knotts left behind more than memorable characters. He left a style, a way of being, proving that you do not need to dominate the screen to control it. Sometimes all it takes is a pause, a glance, and the courage to let vulnerability show. If you want more powerful stories like this, stories that reveal the truth behind Hollywood legends, make sure to subscribe to Hollywood Bulletin and press the bell icon so you never miss the next deep dive.